you doing, man?
Hello. Doing pretty good. It's a me,
Another-
Mario. It's a me, Nathan.
Another week of Unbound.
Another
River's Edge,
character.
what's up, man? How you doing? William, how you doing, buddy? Oh, shit. Sorry. We made it past 10 seconds, right?
We're
William,
completely losing it.
I forgot that I was supposed to get in touch with you for seeing about doing lunch. Sorry, man. My head's been all over the place the past few days. So, Mr. Jayhawk fan, what's going on? How are you doing? Welcome in, chat. Another fun, enjoyable week of Unbound.
You know what popped in my head as soon as I saw the vulture? You want a popsicle, kid? Come down to my basement, I'll show you a popsicle. You son of a bitch.
The old guy across the street in Family Guy.
Yep.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's let me get this pulled up. I had everything ready except for this. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
It is Upper Deck, seriously.
Yeah.
I know they can't change it now, but characters. I mean, Vulture's not the worst character, but
It's
certainly
just,
something better could have happened.
yeah, I mean, it's just not showcasing
The list is just,
the best.
yeah, it doesn't showcase the artists. I mean, some of that's, fair critique, right? Some of that is artist choice with the art too, right?
Yeah.
Steph, scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, my man.
Yep, Alonzo's
YouTube.com/Alonzo_collectibles will be the same channel for Wednesday's roundtable as well.
Hey, Will, what's up, man? Spider Cave.
See if I can get this done right. Will hanging out in chat tonight. Hey, Will. Hi, Will. Spider Cave, what's up? My mofos, he says. What's up, Undaunted? Welcome.
Yeah,
no, true, Mr. Jayhawk fan. They cannot all be top tier characters. This is true, and I'm not complaining about the fact that it's just, man, a lot of low ones this year. There's so many Marvel characters to choose from, and it's more like you just said, Matt. It's more. You buy 2 packs, it's $30.
Yeah, and if you're chasing 3 like Canvas Rainbow and Foil, the base.
Yeah. 4, you're at 60. I mean,
you basically have bought a tank of gas for 3 cards.
Yeah, the pack prices don't reflect the characters on a weekly basis. Now, to be fair, we wouldn't want the pack prices to reflect the characters on those weeks when it's Spider-Man and Wolverine and Venom and Carnage, right?
Oh, yes.
Because then it'd be very, very expensive. Interglobal, what's going on, man? But it's the chase. It's the risk, trying to get the autos, trying to get the printing plates, trying to get the sketches. 2 sketches this week. Let's get this pulled up. We got the Vulture here. See if we can make them a little bit bigger. There we go.
I got these flying wings here, Chris. You want to go for a ride?
Now, one thing I will say is that we get a lot of this similar pose for the characters. And one thing I wish Fred and Ian would have done is had varying poses. I know action style is not really the thing. They're more portrait style photographer or artists. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
With a lot of the poses that they choose, some of it might just be cropping as well with Upper Deck, because you can see here on the bottom right, kind of right off to the numbers, there's something else going on in this image that we don't get to see.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing with Valkyrie, where we got her zoomed in really far and like part of the back of the horse. And it's like, man, had more of the horse been on the card, it would have made the image that much better. So we do get a lot of Upper Deck, cropping in way farther than maybe they should have on the set.
I think he posted the art in one of the Facebook groups or on Instagram. So
all right, I didn't go through the groups, just to kind of try to keep the hits. 2 sketches, each normal cardstock. On this one, we got the Vulture. We got Electro. The Electro's pretty cool. I like that.
I'll just screen share.
Yeah, let me know when you're all set.
Looks like it's a
Cool.
cityscape in the background, like a parking garage, basically. So you're not missing
Okay.
too much, at least.
So I mean, yeah, we're not missing too much on this one, but it does add some more depth to the card.
Yeah. I would have liked if he has talons. Show the talons, maybe don't do clenched fists. You know, want to show just. Yeah. I like the Electro though. That's a really cool sketch.
Yeah, I mean that's a big difference. So if we flip back and forth here, just that little bit adds that much more to the card. I think. You know, it gives it more perspective as far as what's going on.
Yeah.
It lets you at least imagine some sort of scene there. This was a good looking. Interglobal said this was a good looking card for Vulture. The boys killed it. Best Vulture he's seen in a while. Nice. Vulture doesn't have a ton of stuff, right?
No.
I don't believe so. I like to see a pose like the Vulture in 93mm. Oh yeah, where he's like kind of. I don't know. I'm not gonna pose for it, but yeah, I know.
No, get up and show us what you were gonna do.
No, not happening. Upper deck cropping leaves a lot to be desired for sure.
Yeah.
Joe Pete says, "I'm so glad it was not a major character right before Comic-Con." Right? That's, I guess, for those going to Comic-Con, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And we did get a few weeks in a row there where we got some decent characters too. You know, we got Professor X, we got Magneto, we got, what was it, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
So there was like 4 weeks in a row we got a decent amount of characters there. Cap Crackpot, what's up? No, yeah. It'll be like Alistair Smythe sitting behind the desk, me and my big old belly. Not happening.
Like that, there's little like, you know, Instagram reels of the seal, like.
Does he have a helmet on?
You know,
I think he's got some sort of like.
He does have some
bubble.
kind of like, bubble around his head.
Maybe for like high altitude. It's got to be for like high altitude for when he's flying and stuff, right? Yes, Interglobal. It is still live on EPAC. That is correct. Mm-hmm. Tinkerer was the longest one so far this year, going almost the full 24 hours, I believe. And now this one is, well, what are we, 7? So that's 8 hours in.
8 hours.
8 hours in, still available. So I think Tinkerer sold out like midnight, middle of the night, late, early morning for Tinkerer. But I think, I mean, that the Tinkerer card I think was great. Again, character selection. So
yeah,
I wish it
was great.
I wish they'd give like with masterpieces, like they gave Dan, like he got to pick the characters he was going to draw for the most part, right? They kind of said, here's your list, pick, narrow it down, or here's your list of ones you can't draw, and then pick whatever else you want to draw.
Yeah, I look at an allocation list, like say, okay, these are the ones we definitely want you to draw, and then you have carte blanche.
And then here's the ones you can't, and then fill in the rest of the weeks, and leave it to the artist to decide, you know, because then they can put their talents to best use. So
yeah, exactly.
But Matt, you got okay. So I bought 2 packs today. I forgot to hit the record button. I just got a base and a rainbow, so I didn't get anything special. Matt, you got a few packs here.
Yep, I got 4.
Captain Crockpot. Yeah, guys, primary channel every week is going to be scrolling across the bottom. So if you're ever looking for it, just look for that scroll across the bottom of wherever you're at, and it'll show you who the primary channel is.
All right, drum roll. Let's go. Let's see.
Let's go. Evening, Phil. How's it going?
Like a base.
It's all about that base, And we do. Jen sent us a video too. It's the first video we've had from Jen in a while, so we'll see what he got going on. I think he got 6 packs.
Rainbow foil.
Okay. All right, so you got your base and your rainbow. Are you going after the canvas set?
Yeah. I have every canvas except for this one. So
nice.
I think that was a base as well. Let's look here. And that's another rainbow. So let's take a look. Do I have 3? Nope. I only have. Oh, I have 2 canvases and 2 rainbows. So
no base.
No base, but that won't be difficult because it'll be $3 next week. So I'll be happy with that.
There you go. Easy grab, right? Yeah, when, I mean, when you got 999 of them, it's not exactly a rare card at that point in time.
No.
I think most people would agree that under 200 is kind of like SP range.
Yeah.
Once you start getting under 50, now you're looking at the SSP range.
Yep.
But Armando says he's like 50 out of 50 of stopping. Just haven't been excited for Unbound lately. See, that's here. I'm
Yeah.
going to say something. I agree with you, Armando. In the essence of character versus cost, I agree. However, if it was Spider-Man this week, how many people would be saying they're leaving Unbound? Right. It's all character dependent on what this stuff, what people's decisions are. Every week we get a lower tier character. We do see posts in the Facebook groups and wherever else that, hey, so I'm done with Unbound. I'm selling my collection. Here you go. Who wants it? And then 2 weeks later, those same people are buying packs again. You know,
I think it's more of the achievement chasing they're done with. I think in terms of individual characters, that's fine.
The achievement chasing, the auto chasing, stuff like that. But look at me. I mean, how many weeks did I go before I finally pulled an auto?
Yeah.
Still buying packs. So I'm not telling you guys to buy packs. I mean,
but you're not buying 33 packs like some people to get that one sketch and then look at it and be like, well,
if you don't care about the autos, you don't care about that, maybe buy a couple packs. See if you hit. Move on to the next week. Just gambling for sketches. Yeah. I think out of our group of people that have been doing the Unbound weekly show, Daniel's the only one that hit a sketch. And that was like week 2 with Omega Red. So now we do know some folks, personally that have pulled the sketches. So that's kind of cool. Then others have ended up with them, like Lewis ended up with the Black Panther, right? So let me see here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the value on a set like this 5 to 10 years down the road? As a complete set, maybe if you're including like autos and achievements in there, then maybe there's value in that complete set. But you can look historically at complete sets, even in masterpieces. Like, guys, literally, like a box of 2018, 2020 masterpieces right now cost you like almost like $800 to $1,000, maybe a little bit more depending who the seller is, right? You can buy a tier 1 through 3 set for like a third of the cost of the box, and then work on your tier 4s if you wanted to. Sets are always going to be way cheaper than the cost of the product. Last year, you could probably pick up. I mean, Spider-Man and Wolverine still carry a decent amount. Venom carries a decent amount. But most of the cards you can get in that $3 to $7 range per card. And I don't see that changing because you're out of $999 per card. So base cards, I don't see where they really get any increase in value unless they're graded. Joe Pietro says, this is the best affordable way for me to complete an amazing set art-wise. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I think if a cheaper way to complete the set art-wise is to wait a week. If you want it on e-Pack, trade into it or buy them at the reduced cost after people get done, when that floor gets figured out, right, Matt? With where the bottom is, because you see it every week. Base cards, if you're in the Facebook groups, $15 for the pack, right away. Base cards getting listed 10, 8, 7,
the race
6,
to the bottom
5. It's a race to who can get it the list of the lowest until people say, I'm not taking that little amount for this card.
Yeah, I'm personally my costs are my costs, and I'm not comfortable going any lower. And if they have to sit on e-Pack for 5-6 years or whatever, they'll sit. And then eventually somebody will be like, hey, I'm trying to get the achievement for this. I'm like, oh, really? You know? So then I'll work out a decent trade. But I've been getting trades for Unbound cards for decent characters where it's like, I have a Mega Red Gold High Series for you for these 2 Unbound cards. And I'm like, no, sorry. Nothing to do it.
Yeah, and everybody has their sets that they like, right? Like, I like this set. I'm working on building out my binder from last year. Working on getting the achievements and clearing up the last few cards that I need. Like Spider-Man's one of the ones I need, but I mean that'll probably be the last one that I get because it's the most expensive one. So I'll just wait till I get everything else, and then I'm like, do I really need Spider-Man in here? Or can I just put Spider-Man? Like a piece of paper that says Spider-Man in the binder.
And it'll always pop up eventually on eBay.
Yeah,
like
and it'll pop
ending
up
like in the
eventually.
2 o'clock on a Tuesday or something like that.
Yep.
So
You create those save lists. You create the save list, and you wait and see what happens for sure.
Yep, definitely.
Interglobal says even if the set has a $9.99 count. Yeah, Interglobal. I mean, again, I mean it's not a masterpieces set. It's it's Unbound. I guess it just depends what they continue to do with this. If they're going to change artists and run this set back every couple of years, or if they're going to run it back every single year or every like a 6-month gap in between. I guess we'll see. Depends, I guess.
I think it needs to be every other year, not every year, honestly, or every 2 or 3 years.
It's a lot if it's every single week, constantly, plus however many sets they release throughout the years too.
Yeah, because people are committed to it, and they're going to get it no matter what. But then, like, with the amount of product that Overtech is putting out right now, it's like I have no money. It's like I don't have money for the other stuff I want to get. So it's going to have to be that tough choice between like, do I want to get a bottom box?
Let's do this. We didn't show Jen's video yet, so let me. Thanks. Before we're going into a
roundtable discussion now, basically.
Yeah, let me show Jen's before we get too far down the rabbit hole of chit chat. All right, here we go. So this is Jen's. He sent this over 6 packs. All right, so pack number 1, that looks like a rainbow.
Yep.
You're gonna have some numbers there. Probably a base. As far as I know, nobody in the IG chat pulled an auto either.
Like a base.
But Jen hasn't mentioned about anything that he pulled, so. I have noticed though. Oh, no way! No freaking way!
That was the one that was missing. Yep. There you go.
Wow.
Jen.
Was that the one that was missing?
No, the red one was missing.
No way.
But yeah, so that one I didn't see the name though. I didn't look.
Oh,
maybe he traded it already because it wasn't his name as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I paused that because that's big, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats,
That's
Jim.
a nice looking plate though, in black.
Chat saying Phil Richards says that he pulled an auto, a canvas, and 2 rainbows with his. Nice, dude. Get an auto. Come on. Get an auto with the last one. Hey. Easily get the auto with that, though. 4 base, 1 rainbow, and a plate. Can't go too wrong with that. Not too bad at all, man. Congrats, Jen. I know you're not here, but that's awesome, dude. Great hit.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Agree. Fire. Anytime, I mean, plates are cool, man. I mean, VULTURE probably in that 1 to 125 range for the lower tier plates, I think. Most of the normal, like B tier type characters, I think you're probably getting like 150 maybe is what I've seen them be going for. And then obviously the upper tier stuff, you can get 175, 200 plus depending who it is.
I guess I wanted the Psylocke plates for silver for $300.
Oh wow!
So
that's crazy. That's a lot.
Big character. I mean,
yeah. For this one, I think a lot of the lower tier characters again with the autos, you're under 100. But I mean, you can look at last year's set. If you go and look at last year's set, a lot of the autos are under $100 for last year's set, except for the big 3 or 4 characters from the set. And it's not just this set; it's almost every set that exists. It's that same 4, 5, maybe 6 might be stretching it. Characters that drive the most value, right?
There was someone who's trying to do the auto achievement in the group, in one of the groups, and they're missing a Miss Marvel, I think, auto. So if you have a Miss Marvel unredeemed auto, he was offering, I think, an Ash sketch and a bunch of other stuff too. So may want to search in MCCW and Marvel cards for that if you do have one sitting there that is unredeemed.
Nice.
You know what to do with it. So I don't need a commission.
Interglobal says if they keep running it, they're going to kill it. If it's a few times a decade with a different artist, I think they're already. I agree with that. That's a very good point. Yeah, I think if you can space it out and not have it be a yearly set that then runs for a full year, on a weekly basis, or one way they could make it work on a yearly or bi-yearly set is if you just get random cards from the entire set for the entire year. Like every Monday, a new one drops until that week's allocation runs out. And you just get a random card. Like you may get Magneto, you may get Wolverine, you may get Dagger, you may get Emma Frost. You just get random characters. I think that would keep the weekly hype or the weekly troubles with the server on the big weeks, the big character weeks. Because even this week they had trouble with the servers afterwards, and it didn't even sell out with like trades and stuff like that. It always seems to be an issue after the drops. I don't know why.
It's just server capacity. I mean, like one of those weeks when we have like a big character like Ghost Spider, it's like a DDoS attack on upper deck, basically, from some people logging in and trying to utilize the service. So yeah. It's just
Cap Crockpot says he looks like Unbound like going to a fancy restaurant for dinner. I pay a premium to look, the smells, the sounds, the conversation, but the next day people throw out the leftovers. Except the next day turns into 2 minutes. However long it takes you to open those first round of packs, they're already throwing away the leftovers.
Yeah.
The thing I like about the plates is that it's out of print. Yeah. Not something that you can know in Pokemon. Exactly, yeah. Once those plates are gone, they're not going to be reprinting them. For sure. I don't think Marvel's ever reprinted a set anyway. I mean, they reused the art, but they've never reprinted a set.
Yeah, they've reprinted it, but they've reused the art on other sets all the time.
Yeah, I think that's primarily like a Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, TCG style sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ryder says, need another Ghost Rider or Cable. Yeah. We're still what are we waiting on?
So right now Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Still got Ghost Rider we're waiting on, right? So this is week 33. So we still got 6 more weeks in this quarter, Matt.
I know.
Holy cow. Seems like it's going on forever.
I'm getting my hobby room completely taken care of, so hopefully by this week I'll have everything ready to go.
Oh, nice. Brian got his first auto this week too. Nice, man. Congratulations. Oh, by the way, that hat did come in on Saturday, so thank you for that. We did a traded Unbound for a Michigan hat.
I mean, hey, you may get it's 4 cards, might equal a goat. You never know. So
hanging up there on the shelf.
You can get some tomato plants with some Tinkerer cards.
Yeah.
When the world goes to fire, these cards will be worth gold.
Little packets of seeds for like vegetables and stuff like that.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one of the seeds. I'm ready to go.
Right? I was telling my wife about those flower ones you were telling me about, and she's like, "Oh, that'd be so cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
I actually got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to be sending your way. I have a little small care package of seeds and other stuff, so she'll enjoy that. Actually, I'm sending Ash a bunch of plumeria seeds for him as well. I'm going to make everybody grow freaking certain plants, basically.
Chat's calling for a tour of your room at some point in time.
Yeah, it'll be ready. It's gonna have a bunch of pictures, frame stuff everywhere, and then I've got a shelf. I'll show you guys just a tease of. So I went to Home Depot Sam's Club, and bought a shelf that looked great and easy to assemble. Watched a YouTube video, guys like, this is the easiest shelf I've ever built. It's great. So I'm just like, that lion son of a bitch.
Captain Crockpot's got the dad jokes. He's got the dad jokes. Because Brian's name is I Pull Wire. He goes, I pulled my first wire this week. It was electric.
That's the shelf I bought, and that's about half the cards on it. Buy sets.
Nice.
So I still have about 10 boxes to put up there. Roughly.
Nice.
So,
yeah.
It's a lot. It's way too much. So, but yeah, I'll hopefully have it set up this week. Fingers crossed. I'll have my monitor and eventually do whatnot. So maybe.
Nice. I pull was your auto from Unbound this week, or was it from FUA or a different set? Yeah, so I pulled my first auto was Magneto. That was my first auto pull. So it took over 6 months plus the last few weeks of last year as well. Wow, we got 30 people decided to come and watch us two. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys being here, watching us.
I mean, that's Unbound, though. I mean, when we had hints, we were able to kind of play a little bit of the guessing game. Now it's just kind of throwing names out there, hoping anything sticks to a wall.
Yeah. I understand why they had stopped doing that. I mean, I pestering them and driving them insane.
Nice.
Which is just
so Captain Crockpot, he would have got the Vulture auto this week. So what's up, Brittany? How you doing?
Hey,
what's up, Chris? Welcome. Jorge, what's up, man?
I didn't get to just heads up, Jorge. I got two canvas and 2 rainbows, buddy. So I was hoping to get an auto for you because I'm not collecting that, but it didn't happen. Sorry, man. But if y'all have an auto, you're not going to keep.
I think he means Versus system. I'll hopefully have my Versus system packs this week. Was supposed to get them today, but didn't.
Do you know if with David Adams, can you? So I have 4 boxes of beginnings on pre-order. Can I tell them to put that money towards another set, or?
I don't know. Reach out to your rep and just ask them if you cancel your order, if it's just a refund, or if you can get store credit.
Yeah, I'd rather just get store credit and buy something else because
I know when you just tell them to cancel, they just issue a refund.
Yeah.
If you don't ask, but yeah, you could ask. They probably have a way to do that. I'm not sure though.
It's probably about shit because it's coming out Wednesday. So
let's see here, Marvel Beginnings. Okay, I guess we're done with Unbound, right?
Yeah, nobody else.
All right, anything, so nothing else to talk about with Unbound. All right.
Yeah.
Chat. If you guys have any Unbound stuff, just feel free to ask. We're gonna get into some I guess after hours / early roundtable discussion.
Yeah.
Chat mentioned this earlier. They got the box, an image of what appears to be the new Beginnings box up on Steel City. Set to release on Wednesday. $249 a box. I'm staying away from this completely. This is a massive set across 3 volumes. I think when we looked at the Steel City downloadable checklist, it was over 3,000 cards just in this series, just in the first series here. That includes printing plates, 101s, all the serial numbered cards and parallels. I think there's 8 parallels to the base card, so 9 versions of the cards for each of the cards. One thing I'm very happy about, Domino has a buyback in this set and then potentially comic cuts, and that's it. So I don't have to even stress about it. This box, to me, looking at the checklist, I think initial pre-orders were $100. Currently $250, and I don't think they're selling very much at $250. I think 150 is probably my max on this, so I'm probably going to wait for e-pack or for the boxes themselves to come down in cost. 9 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. Release date on Wednesday. Product details, yada, yada, yada. They even say a huge 180 card base set. That right there should be your key. That these are not the same level as Spider-Man Metal or X-Men Metal or any of those. Of course, we did purple with the 101s. We kind of went over the checklist, so we're not going to read through all this. There was images that came out, like their two-page of images that they shared. The art, to me, just looks like a mix of annual and Ages artwork, low tier set artwork.
I don't like the layout either. I really don't. Like the circle and everything. Just it looks like Not a lot of thought went into the actual design of it. It's very
Brittany
generic.
says she swapped hers the other day, changed her mind on the boxes as well. So there you go. So that might be an indication that you can just swap for a different product than Met. 878 says, yeah, price is high. Too overpriced. Would just go after your character. Cosmic Ghost Riders in the set. Don't know if Cable is. I don't know if they still have the checklist downloadable here. I don't see the link to download the checklist there, but I know that Cardboard Connection does have the checklist up now as well.
Yeah, they do.
So you can go over there and you can check out which characters are available as well. Are you happy with your character? When they're not in a set, I'm indifferent to it. But to me, they're in the set or they're not. With Domino, I know it's hit and miss for her to be in a set. I didn't care that she wasn't in the Spider-Man battle set. It didn't affect me one way or another with it.
I just checked and mine have already shipped, so I guess I'll be opening some boxes of beginnings.
Oh no, they already shipped them?
They already shipped them. I got a tracking number and everything. So
did you order through Steel City or David Adams?
DACA.
Yeah. Wow. So, did you pay for early shipping?
No. They were. I think they were seeing how many people were canceling or switching over.
And we're like, oh, screw it, just ship them.
We got to ship them out.
They'll get them in a couple days. That's still release day. It's okay.
It was shipped today. Yeah, today at like 10 a.m. is when they shipped them out. So I might have them for Wednesday. So hey guys, we might have some beginnings boxes to open on the round table.
That's good because I canceled mine, and the earliest I would be getting beginnings boxes would be depending on the cost of the shop in Utah and how long it would take to ship them here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm pretty much out over 150 on these. So, and I don't know when you got into the boxes. Hopefully not at the 250.
No, not at the 250. No,
that's good.
Those,
let's see. Masterpieces beginnings. Let me look at right, Jorge? Oh my goodness! Just to get a reprieve from the sets. No Deadpool.
I was contemplating maybe moving my money over to the Moon Knight set because I would like to actually collect that set. I did love the series a lot. And that's one of the characters I have PC. Plus, I love Oscar Isaac. I think he's freaking amazing. So, but yeah, maybe I'll have to trade. If I get some big hits out of beginnings, maybe I can trade for some Oscar Isaac autos or something.
All right. Here we go, chat. I'm not going to go through the whole checklist again. We did that the other night on Wednesday. We kind of broke down the whole checklist.
Yeah.
Who are we looking for here? I think we're looking for Cable, right? So I'm skimming the base here to see if there's a Cable that I see in the base. Now, again, remember, this is a massive checklist. So just go down the list and see if they're in any of the other stuff.
Try to speed
Yeah, the Cosmic Ghost Riders there. I don't
Komodo. Oh, come on.
It's Matt. You got to remember, there's 3 series of this.
I know.
They're all 180 cards. That's a lot of characters, man. You're gonna get a ton of characters that nobody knows about.
This hurts. Oh no, I know all the characters, but this hurts my brain. Just
to try to process it, right?
I know.
It's insane. But look at this, guys. I mean, the comic clippings, 114 cards in the comic clippings. The
so
lineage.
Are they all out of 35?
These are actually really cool.
Like, go back up real quick.
The comic clippings.
Okay, some are out of 65.
Some are 60, 65, 35, 50.
Okay.
Yeah. So varying ones, probably depending how easy it was for them to get the books.
Yeah.
The jumbos, these are going to be really cool with their 101s. So basically, it's a full page that is then in like card stock, an oversized card stock. Basically.
That's like the Spider-Man one they show, I think.
Yeah, the Mega Splash ones.
Yeah. I know Justin has a bounty on that one, I think, already.
Yeah, and then sketch cards. But I mean, you get down here to some of these inserts. Like, these aren't big insert sets. 18, 9, 18 cards. But then you get into some of these other ones. First appearance, 50. Flipped FX, there's another 90. You got the illustration boards, which are kind of look, I guess, kind of like preliminary arts for masterpieces. That's another 90. Then you get your team formations at 9. Transparent Past, another 60. The buybacks, 180 cards in the set because it's the entire Volume 1, Series 1, all serial number to 10. This is the only card Domino has. And then the potential for, I think there's 2 books where she potentially can have like comic cuts. So for me, I don't have to stress about the set at all. I'm actually getting very picky about which sets I'm going to even try to finish building personally for my binders too. So
I still have to look through my stuff because I know you're still missing some stuff from FUA. And I'm just trying to
it's all
organize.
good.
So, but if you see
I pull wire.
pack that I have that you need,
Guys,
like checkmate, let me know. I'll send it to you, Nathan. Okay.
I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but please do not buy hobby boxes at $250.
No.
Not of this set. No. There's no holograms in it. This set is pumped up price wise because of I personally think the box's price on these is pumped up because of what the holograms from the first beginning set have done.
I think we have
there's no holograms. He's planning on ripping some blasters with his kids. Exactly. There is a blaster exclusive red something parallel, plus some serial number stuff you can get out of the blasters as well. And if you want to build a set, just buy the blasters. This should be annual pricing, I would think, with how big the set is at $20. It's Jeff. At some point, it'll hit e-pack. When? Who knows, man? It's a big set, so that's a lot of stuff for him to scan.
Yeah. In terms of the Funko Pop Upper Deck boxes at San Diego Comic-Con, I have no interest in that. It's just a Funko Pop that they slapped on a card. I mean, like, if you want a Funko Pop, get a Funko Pop that you want. Don't gamble and get like hoping to pull Spider-Man. Just go buy the Funko Pop. I mean, they're literally throwing them away right now and putting them in dumps because they're not selling all of them. So you can get some really cheap deals at like Zabi or other websites for Funko Pops right now. So that's my opinion on the whole Upper Deck Funko Pop set. Don't buy it. Yeah.
Symbiote Elite, what's up? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're
happy belated birthday. This is his birthday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Joseph.
Hope the baby's doing good. Hope the family's well. K-Man Corner, what's up? Control F and search. Thank you for the tip, sir. Appreciate it.
You mean Control Alt Delete? That's how I feel sometimes.
I don't know what all this other is.
I think it's spam.
Spammer. We gave him his second.
I thought he was going to do a song like "Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo." Why are you spending red money on e-pack? Doody doo. I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, if you're thinking about building the set out, even if it's just the base set, just buy blasters. It's cheaper. Sure, you don't have the chase hits, but honestly, your chase hits in this set are going to be buybacks for those that like buybacks. You've got the first appearance variants are tiered. So, I mean, there's some rarity to that because they are tiered. And you have some super short prints that are in there. But your chase sets, there's not a lot of it in here. I mean, your mega splashes, the clippings, they're all 101s. Yeah. There's 35, another 28, another 13. So you got 30, 40, 50, like 57, 58, 57, 58 cards there, or big jumbo cards over a massively produced set.
Yeah.
And those are going to be issued out with essentially a redemption card. So anybody that's ever opened like any sort of sports product and pulled a redemption, instead of getting the auto, you just claim it. And then you're supposed to get that card shipped to you at some point in time.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that with the way the hit rates for me, at least, some other people have been with FUA. Wait for you, Pat. Don't buy the box. And it's probably going to drop at a lower tier, I would think, if they notice how much distributors report back, hey, we're not selling this, it's sitting on shelves.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes out 6 months from now, we'll probably have a lower price on e-pack, hopefully. But if not, just let it sit. They'll do something eventually with it.
So, yeah, guys, those that know Symbiote Elite is Old Man Venom. That is the sketch card artist.
Yes.
He did a lot of really cool work.
Did some amazing sketch cards for Mental Con too.
And I can't speak to whether or not he's currently taking commissions, but I know in the past he has done commissions. So you can reach out to him as well. Joseph Reed, Old Man Venom, is the best way to get a hold of him on Instagram. But Joseph, if you have a better way for them to get a hold of you that you prefer, just drop it in the chat there. What do you think about release date?
I think it's realistic, more than likely.
I mean, they're pushing everything else back. So,
yeah.
I mean, do I think it's going to happen in August? Probably.
Yeah.
We got the 2nd or the 3rd is currently the scheduled release date on that. Whether or not it's going to happen in 2 weeks, I don't know. But I would imagine it does happen in August. Probably worst case September, because that's about when the other ones have released for previous sets. Yeah, 16 boxes for a Case of Beginnings. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
No bueno, honestly.
Well, good thing, Armando, that it is not Panini. And Upper Deck should already have these things in hand, but they still will advertise 12 to 16 weeks. There you go. Yes, sir. Just a bit tied up at the moment. So if you do reach out to Joseph, just expect that there will be, a delay in how long that takes to get to you. And that's, because he's got so much stuff that he is doing and has been doing. And, people are seeing his work, and that's getting him more work.
Yeah, right.
It's not like a production company where you can just like flip the switch and now you can put out more product or buy another machine and there's more. There's only so much time in the day to be able to draw.
Yeah. Plus he's got a full-time job and he's got a baby. So I mean,
yeah, full-time job, full-time family, all that stuff takes.
That makes the sketch even more valuable, honestly. The amount of time he's dedicating towards putting it towards your work. So yeah, right. We knew that it was going to be 600. It'll be 700 eventually. They're doing what DACA does, and other, distributors. So.
Yeah, Interglobal says he'll be surprised if it does come out in August. Yeah, I mean, I think with as much as they kind of prepped it, I still just don't like ordering stuff when there's no checklist. Like even today, Masterpieces dropped again at $600 a box, right?
Yep.
500 was a lot, 600 now, and it sold out in less than a half hour. And people still don't know what they're buying. Like, you don't know what you're getting in the box. You don't know what the base cards are serial number to. And people are just like, take my money.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, it's their money. So it's their right to do that. I just don't. I can't bring myself to buy stuff anymore from Upper Deck not knowing what's potentially going to be in there. Yes, this look exactly. 600. Ugh. So if that tells you anything, and keep in mind, Steel City still has not dropped their pre-orders yet.
It will not be 500.
I'm pretty sure. No, not at all. They are going to let David Adams filter this out and then go, all right, here you go, $750, and they're going to maximize their profits on their boxes. Or maybe they're just waiting for a realistic time frame for when it actually is going to drop. Yeah. No, I don't. I think you're going to have a select group of people that think they are the Grail cards, but I don't think that those lineage booklets are the Grail cards, especially when you have AF-15 comic cuts with bigger cuts of the page there. You're going to have AF-15 full splash page in this. So I don't know how. I don't personally see how a set of 30 cards, only serial numbered to 5, become the new Grail card. I mean, to me, that just doesn't make any sense.
And don't forget, we have Avengers Metal. We have so much stuff in the pipeline that, this is one you can definitely just pass on and look down the road. I mean,
Jeff, no, it's typically 90 cards in the base set. And then you have 10 canvas cards, 15, I think it's like 15 or 20 of the versus cards, and then 20 hollow foils typically is what you're going to have. But no, Ryan, I don't think those lineage booklets are going to be coming the new Grail card. It's going to be some people's Grail cards, but like the collective hobbies Grail card, I don't see that being the case. Nice. So Joseph's working on some new stuff, so that's awesome. Joseph, it's Nathan. He said it too. I think Joe's trolling me now because I think he called me Brandon before too. I think Joe's just trolling me.
He's got a baby. He's got a newborn baby.
No, so, hey, it's
he's lucky you call.
I'm used to it though because I'm so used to from my time in the service. I'm so used to people just calling me by my last name and then still getting it wrong. That like I had plenty of people over my time in the service that called me Brandon. That was just it. So, yeah. Steel City looking at David Adams, realizing they're a side piece, not the wife.
His blood forms like the like the redheaded stepchild.
He says he's worn out. Yeah, man, I would be too. Yeah. You're a busy man. Yeah. Hey, Joseph, take a couple days off, man. Just do it. Just nope, done. Not doing art this weekend, and do it.
See if Jake can mail you some Strongbow, and just go to the back porch and just relax, man. If you can, you go. I know you're busy.
There you go.
But hey, everybody appreciates your work, man. Seriously. And there was a sketch listed with like almost all the Spider-Man recently on eBay. And that person's put in it was a lore sketch, I think, and it's like listed at $525. Will it sell for that? Probably not. But I mean, just that person's valuing that sketch at that high of a value.
Because the fact that people are valuing the artist's work more is important to the artist. So
it is. It is.
But that reflects in the work too. They get those cards, they see those cards, and they see how well they're done. And they're like, yeah, this isn't just Joe Schmo, nobody's ever heard of him. Artist over here. This is somebody that's got talent. So yeah, Premiere. Oh man, 878 Premiere is going to be tough too, man. When you look at masterpieces, Premiere is going to be even more limited in the printing. Plus, that's going to be guaranteed one sketch at least per 10 typically. Oh, okay. So it's the set that's got them jammed up. There you go.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, you got to meet those timelines then.
Yeah.
That's one thing too, is that Upper Deck, shame Upper Deck. Give them more time. Jeez.
We could go into 3 hours about why Upper Deck is bullshit with their.
They don't watch us. They don't watch us anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, believe me, I gone in there and like commented on there like, hey, where's the new set? Come and chat with us. And it's just like, you have been muted. Like, okay, fine. So yeah.
There you go, Brian. Yep. Everybody's got their own personal grails. Yeah, and what they're chasing. So what's up, Nostalgic? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, sir?
Well, Matt, I mean, we need to save content for Wednesday.
And guys, I just got in today actually. So I've been buying on Collect Forever, and I got in 100 comics today. So I'll be opening that up on the round table. So you guys can take a look at the process. I'll show you what's in my cart right now, or not cart, but my actual, waiting to be actual physical boxes. Explain the process if y'all are interested, and we'll go over and see if any of the boxes of comics have been destroyed. They should have been like kind of like almost like a fake PSA slab, like or a CGC slab. So we'll see if they survived, and if not, I can file a claim. So, but yeah, we'll do that live. I'll leave the box sealed, and we'll take a look, and we'll both be surprised. So
there we go. Yeah, that'll be a fun little teaser for you. Wednesday night is our 6-month show as well.
Yes,
for the round table. So be sure to come back. Guys, that is going to be primary chat. If you're here and you're watching, Alonzo_collectibles on YouTube, it'll be on that channel. If you are in the Facebook groups or Marvel Cards, MCCW, or if you're in the Discords, Spidey Hits and Swami's Discord, we drop the direct link to that channel in those groups every single week for every show. So that way you guys can just click on those and it takes you directly to where the primary chat is as well. So for the 35 of you that came out to watch us tonight and watch us talk about Vulture, thank you. If you stayed for the after hours, appreciate that so much. Means a lot. If you could, guys, throw Alonzo a like if you're in the primary chat. Help him out. Throw him a sub if you wish. Hopefully he'll be there on Wednesday night. I know we're gonna have some other guests coming on with us too. Be in the 6 month show. So should be a good time. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. We do appreciate
Never good at the sign off because I would just hang out all night with everybody and just chit chat about whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're up till 4 in the morning, so yeah, that would be up to.
Matt, just end me. He's like, I can't press the button.
Friends, guys, we appreciate you guys joining us and hope you'll have a marvelous day. Not just, still Justin's outro.
Have a great day, guys. See you later.
Bye, everybody.